Hey everybody, welcome back to the Anderson Family Channel. It's Miss Angel Baby on the stream. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Hit the bell. We just gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about it. Pretty girl Chaz, us cousin, has allegedly been missing. Um, and I'm gonna tell you guys my thoughts. So this is obviously actually we could take it from missing to kidnapped. That is how it has been presented to the world. It is a kidnapping. According to Pretty Girl Chaz, Princess and Flo. Um so just my thoughts and opinions. So, I seen the video, and what really got my attention was when the video first came on, it was Pretty Girl Chaz, and she was sitting in a car and she was really upset and she was lashing out. She was cussing at, people for, I guess, not believing the situation of the kidnapping. So I kind of went back and I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? So apparently her 12-year-old cousin is missing. According to Pretty Girl Chaz, her cousin was at her house, spending the night at her house, and I guess between the time of maybe 3 a.m. in the morning, the little girl supposedly takes the keys and is gone. So, she's nowhere to be found. No one can find her. At some point, I think someone said something about her taking out the trash, not knowing if maybe she has run away. But apparently, her cousin is new to town, and the family really doesn't know anybody. So that's interesting. So there's a lot of things that's been going on. Pretty Girl Chaz, she's very, very, very upset. Her mom's very upset. Um, and they just really wanted the public to just help look for this missing child. When I seen that video, it absolutely broke my heart. So I figured, what can I do to help? So, I did reach out and I did email Pretty Girl Chaz. Didn't hear anything back, and I also messaged Princess and Flo and Pretty Girl Chaz on Instagram as well. Still didn't hear anything back. And that was last night. So I'm like, wow, the reason why is because I really wanted to, like, put the word out. I wanted to use my platform for good, because that's what my platform is based on, helping other people and just basically doing, all the right things. But of course, we're all human and we all make mistakes. Which brings me to my other thing. There's such thing as a mistake or manipulation. Um, there's things that just really not adding up, you guys. Um, you know, it's really weird because through all this, Princess and Pretty Girl Chaz, they were literally going off on people in the comments. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm sorry. If my cousin was missing, I would not be worried about what's going on in those comments. But that doesn't really say anything. Maybe that's just how they, deal with things. Okay. So then there's footage. This footage that Pretty Girl Chaz initially says that came from The Office. I don't know if you guys heard that. When she initially did that video, she initially said that video had came from The Office. Okay, guys, make sure you guys are following me. You guys follow me? Okay. So when we saw the video, it was really clear. You could hear it. Now I don't know if that's like new surveillance because I've never known. Like, I'm pretty sure maybe, but I've never known surveillance to even have sound, if even sound at all, that high. So that was kind of strange to me. Um, and then, there was a part where, everybody was at the mom's house and just so happened to be while the cameras were going. You know, the mom gets a call about her daughter. Um, yeah, so, and they've also said that there was a police report. Um, but I'm gonna tell you guys one thing. You guys know me, and you guys do know I be doing my little research. Um, there are children who was kidnapped as far up as May 20th, actually, and their pictures are posted. I believe Pretty Girl Chaz says her cousin was kidnapped on the 16th. There's only two girls that were missing on the 16th, and neither one of them are her cousin. There's no news report. There's no nothing. I don't know about you guys. I don't care. Like, they like to use, if she was a little white girl, then it would be different. And I think that that's unfair, considering the fact that this right here seems like it's a prank, a sick prank that they are taking way too far and getting so many different people involved. Now, for me myself, because like I said, I'm a real genuine person and concerned. I also thought about maybe calling the police station out there in Texas to find out what the hell's going on. You got a 12-year-old black girl missing and nobody's doing anything. But I thought about it and I said, you know what, that just makes you look so silly. So I just said, you know what, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna see what happens. So now there was another thing that kind of got me off guard too. Now, Flo did say in one of the clips with the princess, he looked right at the camera and he said, "You better hope. Well, he better hope the police catch you before I do." That right there kind of made me think, like, why would you say that if this girl was kidnapped? Why would you say that, knowing what could happen to her? They just gave away so many. It was just so many dead giveaways, y'all. And if that video was actually real, y'all, do y'all know that that video would be worldwide news? That video would be worldwide news. And then they say that they don't have enough information for an Amber Alert. All you need to know is that somebody's missing, what they had on. Like, there's so many things. And yes, I do take it to offense. I do take it to offense because, you know what, my heart went out to that mother. It really did, believing that this was real. My children, my three girls before, have come up missing. All three of them together. I mean, it was just a mistake, misunderstanding. They ran off or whatever. But my heart completely just jumped out of my chest. The cops had to come. They found them within an hour. But I felt like I was going to absolutely die. So I fed into that. You guys know there's some sick people out here in the world. That is very sick. And then they want to turn it around and try to deflect. Now they're turning around and saying that, oh, the family is the one who lied, who tried to fraud everybody. You guys are involved in this too. This is just how the story's supposed to play out. So that way, Princess Flo and Pretty Girl Chaz, they don't have to look like the bad one. Because these other people, I don't think they're doing YouTube. So it wouldn't really matter how the story ended for them. If that makes sense to you guys. But I just think, and then the whole thing, the whole just production, the whole theatrics of it. And they have a habit of doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Princess and Flo just did a video, what? Maybe a week ago, about her daughter being kidnapped. And she went overboard. She brought out the acting. So for some reason, it seems like they like to play about this kidnap situation or whatever the case may be. It's not funny. It's not a joke. And you do not want to sit there and play with God like that, because The boy who cried wolf. That actually does happen to anybody around you guys. Nobody's going to believe you. There's all kind of content that you can do, but you don't have to do this. Like, this was going way too far. You disrespected people, and you knew you were wrong. You did a video defending. Do you hear me? People who have nothing to hide don't do that. People that have somebody missing, they go out and look for them. They don't sit there and record YouTube videos. They might put out one video to get the word out, probably no more than 2 minutes. But you will not see them back on that damn thing. You will not. Until they find that child. I don't know how they thought they were going to get away with it. But now they want to try to turn it around and make it seem like, oh, the family players. No, they were all in on this. All in on this. So at the end of the day, who's going to have morals? I know. And I know people are going to be upset. People are going to be pissed off. I don't give a damn. I really don't give a damn. Because there's just certain things that you do not play with. And this is one of them.